Hello, good afternoon. Whilst it's been gloomy for many of us lately, I am hopeful that more of us will see some autumn sunshine as we go through this weekend. And that's primarily thanks to this large area of high pressure that's going to be dominating through the weekend and indeed for the whole of the coming week as well. So keeping it largely dry for the vast majority. Winds also very light as well, but more in a way of cloud probably as we go through the week ahead for many of us. So back to Saturday afternoon then, it's quite a cloudy picture out there for many, particularly across Wales and southern parts of England. Northern parts of Scotland also seeing some outbreaks of rain and drizzle, particularly across the Northern Isles, but also the Western Highlands quite damp as well. The best of the sunshine through this afternoon, most likely across more eastern and southern parts of Scotland, but primarily northern parts of England. So here in the sunshine, it should feel pleasantly warm actually, with temperatures getting into the mid-teens quite comfortably, but probably just slowly brightening up elsewhere as we go through the afternoon. So a bit of a slow picture as we go into this evening across the south. Temperatures a little bit suppressed underneath that cloud, 15 to 17 degrees at best. But generally, as I say, with the light winds where you do see the sunshine, it should feel pleasant enough. Through this evening, that band of rain across the far north of Scotland will tend to break up and die away, so turning increasingly drier here. And for most of the UK, the cloud will tend to break up as well, but there's some uncertainty in the south just how quickly that cloud does break up. And where skies turn clear tonight, we are likely to see temperatures falling down into mid to low single figures in the countryside, but also quite a bit of fog, particularly across Wales, the Midlands and eastern parts of England. Places like the Vale of York could also see some fog, and that could be quite dense by the end of the night. In the countryside then, temperatures could potentially, where skies stay clear, get close to freezing, but even in the towns and cities, we're looking at a slightly cooler night to come, particularly in the south, lows of 8 or 9, somewhat milder in northern Scotland with the breeze just here keeping the Atlantic air in place and therefore temperatures not falling quite as low. Now that fog is going to be fairly stubborn to clear across some parts as we go through Sunday morning, perhaps not clearing until around lunchtime for some places, particularly Wales and Midlands is where it's likely to be particularly stubborn to clear. In the south, quite a bit of cloud through the morning, but generally speaking, I'm hopeful that many areas will see a slightly brighter day on Sunday compared to on Saturday, particularly in the south of England. But there will be some sunshine also for parts of Scotland and a few glimmers of brightness in Northern Ireland as well. Any patchy rain becoming confined to Shetland and the very far northwest of Scotland, so generally it's slightly drier and less breezy picture to come here as well compared to on Saturday. Where you do see the sunshine, well, it should feel pleasant enough with the light winds, highs of 16 to 18 degrees Celsius, but somewhat cooler, as I say, in northern Scotland. Now we could see more in the way of cloud returning from the east as we go through Sunday evening, primarily across eastern and central parts of England. So that might just limit how much fog we see first thing on Monday morning. But there will still be a few patches of fog around first thing on Monday morning. But generally we are looking at a mostly dry week to come through next week. We are going to be plagued with anticyclonic gloom at times, and that's where we have some stubborn areas of low cloud persisting day after day. But there will be some brightness, some sunny spells for some of us too, particularly in the west and the north. And where we see clear skies overnight, there will also be some patchy fog. Whether you have sunshine or cloudy skies through the weekend, do make sure you enjoy it, and I'll see you again very soon.